Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We've all wondered what makes some people seem to achieve greatness effortlessly, while others struggle to find their way. The truth is, lasting success isn't a result of luck or extraordinary talent. It's a product of understanding and consistently applying a few key principles over time. Success is not about being born with special abilities. It's about making the right choices, taking intentional actions, and developing the mindset that keeps you moving forward, even when faced with challenges. We often look at successful people and think they must have had some special advantage. But in reality, what they've learned is that success comes from mastering a few foundational principles that anyone can adopt. Whether it's refining your personal philosophy, cultivating the right attitude, taking consistent action, measuring your progress, or designing a fulfilling lifestyle, these secrets are available to anyone who's willing to put in the work. The great thing about these principles is that they aren't reserved for the few. They're available to all of us. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment to start or for things to align perfectly. All it takes is the willingness to learn and apply these strategies step by step, day by day. Today, I'm going to share with you the greatest secrets to achieving lasting success. These aren't just tips, they are the building blocks of a life you can be proud of. Stay with me for the next few minutes as I take you through the key pieces of the success puzzle. By the end, you'll be empowered to unlock your potential and start building the life you deserve. Let's dive in. Number 1, building your foundation. Philosophy is the lens through which we see the world. It shapes our beliefs, guides our decisions, and influences how we approach challenges in life. It's more than just abstract thinking. Philosophy is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without a strong and thoughtful philosophy, your journey to success will lack direction. It's like trying to navigate through life without a clear map or compass. The great thing about philosophy is that it's something you have control over. You can decide what to believe and how to approach the world. A solid philosophy is not just about being positive. It's about understanding your values and beliefs and applying them consistently in all aspects of your life. This sets the stage for all your decisions and actions. Take Warren Buffett as an example. His success didn't come from luck or timing. It came from his well-established philosophy of investing. Buffett believes in making calculated long-term investments based on solid research and understanding. His philosophy isn't about following trends or taking shortcuts. It's about discipline, patience, and focusing on what matters. This philosophy has not only made him one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, but it has also provided him with stability and clarity in every decision he makes. Your philosophy will be your guiding force in difficult times. When things aren't going the way you expect, it's your philosophy that will help you stay grounded and focused. If your beliefs are well-formed and rooted in wisdom, you'll be better equipped to navigate the ups and downs that life throws at you. A poor philosophy, on the other hand, will lead to confusion and wrong decisions. How you interpret and respond to challenges depends on the lens through which you view them. So how do you build a strong philosophy? It starts with learning and reflection. Read books, attend seminars, engage in thoughtful conversations, and expose yourself to new ideas. Challenge your current beliefs and be open to change. When you stop growing and learning, your philosophy becomes stagnant, and your ability to navigate life becomes limited. Ask yourself these key questions. What do I value most? What kind of person do I want to be? What do I want to contribute to the world? The answers to these questions will guide your decisions, shape your mindset, and define your success. Remember, success doesn't come from following the philosophies of others. It comes from creating your own philosophy based on what resonates with you, your experiences, and your aspirations. Your philosophy is a reflection of who you are and who you want to become. When it aligns with your deepest values and serves as a foundation for everything you do, you'll be well on your way to achieving lasting success. Number 2, the power of perspective. Attitude is one of the most powerful forces in determining the course of your life. It's not just about how you feel. It's about how you choose to perceive the world around you. how you interpret challenges, and how you react to both opportunities and setbacks. In many ways, your attitude is the secret ingredient that either propels you forward or holds you back. It can be the difference between success and failure, happiness and frustration, progress and stagnation. The good news is, attitude is something you have complete control over. It's not dictated by circumstances or the actions of others. It's a choice you make every single day. How you decide to respond to life's challenges, how you choose to think about your goals, and how you react to adversity will have a massive impact on the direction your life takes. A positive attitude doesn't mean you ignore the difficulties in life or pretend everything is perfect. It's about choosing to look for opportunities and lessons even in the hardest times. It's about maintaining a mindset that says, no matter what happens, I will keep moving forward, learning and growing. This is the kind of attitude that leads to success, because it doesn't allow you to be defeated by temporary setbacks. One great example of this is Nelson Mandela, whose attitude played a major role in his incredible life journey. Despite being imprisoned for 27 years, Mandela's attitude remained focused on peace, reconciliation, and forgiveness. Instead of letting anger and bitterness take hold, he chose to rise above the pain and work toward building a better South Africa. His positive attitude, grounded in hope and unity, changed the course of a nation. His example shows us that even in the most challenging circumstances, attitude can be a powerful force for good. But attitude isn't just about reacting to what happens in your life, it's also about how you proactively view your own future. It's about your outlook on the days ahead. You can choose to see the future with anticipation and excitement, or you can face it with fear and doubt. People with a positive attitude see obstacles as opportunities to grow and learn, while those with a negative attitude might see the same obstacles as insurmountable challenges. Think about someone like Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty, faced countless struggles, and endured much adversity. Yet she chose to maintain an attitude of gratitude, optimism, and hope. This attitude didn't just keep her moving forward, it allowed her to transform her challenges into stepping stones to greatness. Oprah's positive attitude and unwavering belief in her ability to change her circumstances helped her rise to become a media mogul and one of the most influential women in the world. She didn't let her circumstances define her. She defined her own future with the strength of her attitude. Having the right attitude also means you are resilient. Life isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about how well you respond to them. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failure, and to keep going no matter what. It's an essential part of success. The more resilient you are, the more likely you are to stay on course, even when things get tough. Remember, challenges are an inevitable part of life, but your attitude toward them can make all the difference in whether you rise above them or stay stuck. How do you cultivate a positive attitude? First, be mindful of your thoughts. Negative thoughts can creep in and take over if you're not careful. The key is to recognize them and replace them with more constructive, optimistic thoughts. Practice gratitude every day. Start by focusing on what's going well in your life, and acknowledge the progress you've made, no matter how small. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift you and encourage you to stay on track. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. A positive attitude is built by treating yourself with compassion and understanding, especially when things don't go as planned. Another way to strengthen your attitude is to set clear, meaningful goals for yourself. When you know where you're going and why it matters, it's easier to maintain a positive outlook. Goals give you purpose and direction, which in turn fuels your motivation and helps you stay focused even in the face of challenges. When you're clear about your purpose, your attitude shifts toward action and progress. It's important to understand that attitude doesn't just impact your own life. It affects everyone around you. Your attitude can influence the people you work with, your family, and your friends. A positive attitude is contagious. It spreads to others and creates an environment of hope, inspiration, and possibility. On the flip side, A negative attitude can bring others down, create tension, and stifle progress. Attitude is everything. It's the force that guides your actions, influences your reactions, and shapes your world. A positive attitude doesn't guarantee a trouble-free life, but it does guarantee that you'll keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. By choosing to cultivate a positive attitude, just like Nelson Mandela and Oprah Winfrey, you take control of your life and set yourself on a path to lasting success. Your attitude will not only help you achieve your goals, but it will also inspire those around you to believe that anything is possible. Number 3, turning effort into results. Activity is where the magic happens. You can have all the best plans, the most solid philosophy, and the most positive attitude in the world. But if you don't take action, nothing will change. Success doesn't come from thinking about what you want to do. It comes from actually doing it. It's not enough to have dreams and aspirations. You must be willing to put in the work that will bring those dreams to life. The difference between success and failure often lies in the actions you take or don't take. The most successful people are those who consistently take action toward their goals, no matter how small the steps may seem. It's about developing the discipline to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and continuing to push forward. Action is what bridges the gap between intention and achievement. Let's look at Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan's natural talent was undeniable, but what set him apart was his relentless work ethic. He didn't just show up for games. He practiced tirelessly, often staying on the court long after his teammates had left. His commitment to improvement and the consistency of his practice were key factors in his success. Even when he was already considered the best, he continued to push himself, refining his skills and striving to get better every day. Jordan's success wasn't a result of natural ability alone. It was his commitment to consistent, focused action that made him a legend. The key to success isn't in doing extraordinary things. It's in doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Whether it's practicing a skill, completing a task, or setting aside time to focus on your goals, it's the daily actions that add up over time and lead to remarkable results. If you can master the art of consistency and focus, you'll be on the right path. Sometimes the actions you take may seem small or insignificant in the moment. It might be reading for 30 minutes each day, writing down your thoughts, or making one phone call toward your business. While each action may not immediately show dramatic results, over time they compound. Success isn't built overnight. It's built through daily discipline and consistent effort. When you take action consistently, you start to see progress. And when you see progress, your motivation grows. Take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, as an example. Rowling faced countless rejections from publishers before her first book was accepted. She could have easily given up after hearing no time and time again. But instead, she continued to take action, writing, submitting her work, and refining her craft. Her relentless action eventually paid off, leading her to become one of the most successful authors in history. Rowling's story is a testament to the power of persistence and consistent effort in the face of adversity. Another important part of activity is working smart, not just hard. It's crucial to focus your efforts on the activities that will bring the highest return on investment. While it's important to work hard, it's equally important to work efficiently. Time is our most valuable resource, and we need to use it wisely. Ask yourself, what actions will bring me closer to my goals? What can I do today that will make tomorrow easier or more productive? By answering these questions, you ensure that your actions are aligned with your long-term vision, and you don't waste time on tasks that don't move you forward. For example, if your goal is to build a successful business, simply spending hours checking emails or managing minor details won't get you closer to that goal. Instead, focus on the activities that will grow your business: networking, marketing, refining your product, and connecting with potential customers. These actions will lead to results. The most important thing about taking action is that you begin. The first step is often the hardest, but once you take that first step, momentum builds. Whether you're taking one small action today or tackling a big project, The key is to start. Once you take the first step, you build the habit of action, and the habit is what will carry you forward. Ultimately, action is the key to transforming your dreams into reality. It's not enough to know what you want or feel motivated to achieve it. You must take action every day with consistency and purpose. Just like Michael Jordan and J.K. Rowling, success comes from continuously showing up and putting in the effort. Your actions, no matter how small they seem, add up over time and lead to significant results. So start today, identify the next step you need to take, and take action. It's that simple. With consistent effort, you will turn your dreams into tangible, lasting success. Number 4. Measuring your progress. At the end of the day, success is ultimately measured by results. All the effort, planning, and strategy mean little if they don't lead to tangible outcomes. Results are the proof that your actions are paying off. They show whether your efforts are aligned with your goals, and they highlight areas where you need to adjust or improve. Without measuring results, it's easy to drift without a clear sense of direction or purpose. When you embark on a journey towards success, it's essential to track your progress regularly. This doesn't mean obsessing over every small detail, but it does mean being aware of how your actions are moving you closer to your desired outcome. Monitoring your results helps you understand whether you're on the right track and allows you to make necessary adjustments if needed. The ability to measure your progress is crucial because it keeps you focused and prevents you from losing sight of your ultimate goals. One person who perfectly embodies the idea of measuring progress is Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. Branson's success didn't come from simply taking risks, but from closely monitoring his progress and being willing to pivot when necessary. For example, when Virgin Airlines faced difficulties in its early years, Branson didn't just push through blindly. He evaluated his results, learned from the setbacks, and made critical changes to improve the airline's performance. This ability to measure progress, adjust his strategy, and keep improving helped him build one of the most successful business empires in the world. Similarly, measuring results doesn't just happen at the end of a project or a goal. It's an ongoing process that requires periodic check-ins to see where you stand. This can be done through setting smaller milestones and reviewing them regularly. By breaking down a big goal into smaller, measurable tasks, you can track your progress and celebrate small wins along the way. These incremental achievements keep you motivated and give you the confidence to keep pushing toward your ultimate goal. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. Edison is often remembered for inventing the light bulb, but it wasn't the product of a single breakthrough. It was the result of persistent trial and error. Edison didn't get discouraged by failures. He saw each attempt as a step closer to success. His process was filled with constant measurement and adjustment. He didn't just accept results. He continually improved them. When an experiment didn't go as planned, he would analyze the data, make adjustments, and try again. This relentless pursuit of progress is what eventually led to the invention that changed the world. But it's important to recognize that results don't always come immediately, and they don't always look like what we expect them to. Sometimes we experience setbacks or slow progress, and that's perfectly normal. The key is not to be discouraged. Instead, use setbacks as learning opportunities. If things aren't working the way you hoped, look at your results and ask yourself, what can I do differently? Failure is often just a stepping stone to success, and your results will help you identify where changes are needed. To stay on track, you also need to set realistic expectations for your results. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't happening as quickly as you want them to. But remember, lasting success takes time. It's the consistent effort over time that leads to significant results. If you expect immediate results, you might lose momentum before seeing the true impact of your work. Be patient, trust the process, and understand that big results often require small, steady steps taken over time. The process of measuring results also involves being honest with yourself. Don't let your ego prevent you from assessing whether you're truly on track. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new project and believe that everything is going perfectly, but regular assessments of your progress help you see the reality. If things aren't working, it's better to recognize that sooner rather than later so you can course correct. Ultimately, results are what tell you whether you are achieving your goals. They are your feedback mechanism, showing you what's working and what needs improvement. In the pursuit of lasting success, your ability to measure and adjust based on your results is critical. As you track your progress, don't just focus on the final destination. Celebrate the small wins along the way, and use any setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve. With persistence and the ability to measure your progress, you'll keep moving forward and achieving the lasting success you desire. Number 5. Designing a life of fulfillment. When we talk about success, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of wealth, achievement, and recognition. But success is more than just the accumulation of money or accolades. True success lies in living a life that aligns with your values and brings you fulfillment. This is where lifestyle comes in. Lifestyle is not just about material things or outward appearances. It's about how you live your life day to day, how you balance your personal and professional worlds, and how you create a life that makes you feel truly happy and at peace. Designing a successful lifestyle begins with understanding what truly matters to you. What are your values? What do you want to experience in life? These are the questions that will help you shape the life you want to live. Your lifestyle should reflect your values, goals, and the kind of person you want to become. It's about aligning your daily habits and choices with your long-term aspirations. Let's look at Steve Jobs, who is known for his innovative work with Apple. Jobs' lifestyle was intentionally designed around his values of creativity, simplicity, and purpose. He didn't just focus on building a successful business. He focused on creating a life that matched his passion for technology and design. His lifestyle choices, from his attention to detail and product development to his minimalist personal style, reflected his commitment to making a meaningful impact on the world. He didn't chase after traditional success. He focused on building something he truly believed in, and in doing so, created a legacy that would change the world. Creating a life of fulfillment also means focusing on your health and well-being. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of work, goals, and deadlines, but without good health, none of it matters. Success isn't worth much if you don't have the energy, vitality, and mental ready to enjoy it. Make your health a priority. Exercise. Eat well, get enough rest, and take time to relax and recharge. A healthy lifestyle supports your ability to work hard and pursue your goals with energy and focus. Without it, you risk burnout and frustration, which can hinder your long-term success. A balanced lifestyle is about more than just work and health. It's also about relationships. The people you surround yourself with will have a profound impact on your life. Success isn't a solo journey. It's about building meaningful connections with others. Your relationships, whether with family, friends, or colleagues, can be a source of support, encouragement, and inspiration. Take time to nurture the people who matter most to you and invest in those relationships. A fulfilling life includes not just career achievements, but strong personal connections that bring you joy and emotional well-being. Take Maya Angelou as another example of someone who understood the importance of balancing work with personal fulfillment. Angelou was a world-renowned writer and activist, but she also valued her relationships with others and her commitment to personal growth. Her lifestyle reflected her values. She was deeply invested in both her creative work and the people around her. By living with purpose and aligning her personal and professional lives, she was able to achieve remarkable success while also living a fulfilling and meaningful life. But building a fulfilling lifestyle requires more than just achieving balance. It requires being intentional. You need to actively design the life you want to live. This starts with setting clear priorities. What's most important to you? How do you want to spend your time? If you want to achieve lasting success, you need to decide where to invest your energy and time. A well-designed lifestyle isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most and saying no to distractions. Focus on the activities that bring you closer to your goals and align with your values. Let go of things that drain your time and energy and focus on creating a life that reflects your deepest desires. A key part of a successful lifestyle is understanding that it's a work in progress. Your life will evolve over time, and so will your priorities. Don't be afraid to reassess your lifestyle as your goals and circumstances change. What worked for you last year might not be what serves you now, and that's okay. The important thing is to stay aligned with your values and to continue designing a life that brings you satisfaction and joy. In summary, designing a successful lifestyle is about more than just chasing achievements. It's about creating a life that reflects your deepest values, fosters well-being, and nurtures meaningful relationships. It's about taking the time to build a life that supports your success while also providing personal fulfillment. By prioritizing what matters most to you, focusing on your health, and surrounding yourself with the right people, you can create a lifestyle that not only leads to success but also to lasting happiness. Just as Steve Jobs and Maya Angelou did, you can build a life that is rich in both purpose and success, where every day feels meaningful and fulfilling. Number 6. Overcoming challenges. Persistence is the glue that holds success together. It is the unwavering determination to keep moving forward. Even when the road gets tough, the obstacles seem insurmountable, and the setbacks are discouraging. In the pursuit of any goal, persistence is one of the most important traits you can cultivate, because it's often not talent or intelligence that determines success. It's the ability to keep going when others give up. In life, you will inevitably face challenges. It's part of the process. It isn't avoiding difficulties, but learning how to deal with them and move forward despite them. Many people begin their journey towards success with enthusiasm and passion, but when the first few challenges arise, they lose their momentum and quit. Those who succeed are the ones who, despite the setbacks, keep going. They understand that failure is not a final destination, but merely a part of the journey. Take Walt Disney, for example. Disney faced numerous failures and setbacks throughout his life, yet his persistence helped him create one of the most successful entertainment empires in the world. Before he founded Disneyland, Disney was told by a newspaper editor that he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. He was even rejected by banks when seeking funding for his first amusement park. But instead of letting these failures define him, Disney kept pushing forward. He believed in his vision, and despite all the rejections, he created an entertainment empire that continues to impact the world today. His story proves that persistence in the face of rejection is essential to achieving greatness. Similarly, persistence means maintaining focus. It's easy to get distracted by other opportunities, or let the initial excitement of a goal fade away. But persistence is about staying focused on what matters most. It's about resisting the temptation to quit when things get difficult. Whether it's working toward a promotion, starting a business, or learning a new skill, the most successful people are the ones who stay committed, who refuse to let obstacles deter them from their path. Consider Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC. Sanders didn't become successful until he was in his 60s, and even then his journey was filled with rejection. After years of working various jobs and trying different business ventures, he perfected his secret recipe for fried chicken and set out to sell it to restaurants. He was rejected 1,009 times before he finally found his first customer. Despite these setbacks, Sanders never gave up. He remained persistent, and today KFC is one of the most successful fast food chains in the world. His story is a powerful reminder that persistence, especially when faced with repeated failure, can lead to incredible success. Persistence is also a key factor in overcoming the self-doubt that often accompanies pursuing big goals. Doubts are natural, especially when things aren't progressing as quickly as we'd like or when we're facing challenges. But successful people don't let self-doubt paralyze them. Instead, they use it as fuel. When faced with doubt, they remind themselves of why they started in the first place and continue to take action. It's not about feeling confident all the time. It's about continuing to move forward even when confidence is low. A key part of persistence is learning from mistakes and adjusting along the way. No journey to success is linear, and no one achieves success without encountering obstacles. The difference is how you respond to those challenges. If you let each setback defeat you, you won't get far. But if you view every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, you'll continue to move forward and make progress toward your goals. It's about embracing the bumps in the road and using them to refine your approach and your strategy. Persistence also means recognizing that success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, and it requires a commitment to showing up each day, no matter how tough it gets. The people who achieve lasting success understand that their goals require effort over the long haul. They keep their eyes on the prize and are willing to put in the work, day after day, knowing that small, consistent actions will eventually lead to big results. In summary, persistence is a critical element of lasting success. It's about staying the course, even when things get tough. Whether it's the story of Walt Disney or Colonel Sanders, the lesson is clear. Success doesn't come to those who give up. It comes to those who keep going, no matter what. By building persistence into your character, you give yourself the strength to overcome obstacles and stay focused on your goals. Remember, it's not the failures that define you, it's how you persist through them that determines your success. Keep moving forward, and with time and effort, you'll reach your destination. Number 7. Building a legacy, creating a meaningful life. When we think about success, we often focus on personal achievements like wealth, fame, and accolades. But lasting success isn't just about what you accomplish for yourself. It's about the impact you have on the world and the legacy you leave behind. True success goes beyond the material. It's about making a difference, inspiring others, and creating something that will outlast you. A legacy is a mark you leave on the world that continues to influence others long after you're gone. Creating a lasting legacy starts with living a life that is true to your values and purpose. It's about making decisions that reflect the person you want to be, not just the person you are today. Your actions, words, and choices today will shape the legacy you leave behind. A life well lived is one where you strive to add value to the lives of others, whether it's through your work, relationships, or the way you contribute to your community. Take Muhammad Ali, for instance. While he was known for his success in boxing, his legacy extends far beyond the sport. Ali used his platform to speak out on social issues, challenge the status quo, and fight for justice. He didn't just want to be remembered as a champion in the ring. He wanted to be remembered for his contributions to society, for his courage in standing up for what he believed in, and for the way he inspired others to do the same. Ali's legacy is a powerful reminder that true success is about more than what you achieve. It's about the difference you make in the lives of others. Similarly, Martin Luther King Jr. left an indelible legacy that has shaped generations. While his achievements were certainly significant, his leadership in the civil rights movement, his powerful speeches, and his tireless work for equality, his legacy is rooted in his vision for a better world. King didn't just fight for racial equality. He fought for a world where people could live in harmony, regardless of their race, religion, or background. His legacy continues to inspire those who fight for justice, equality, and human rights. The impact of his life still echoes today, in movements around the world that call for equality and social change. Building a legacy doesn't require you to be famous or change the world in grand ways. Legacy is about the impact you have on the people around you, your family, friends, colleagues, and community. It's about the small acts of kindness, the moments of mentorship, and the way you encourage others to reach their potential. It's about living with purpose, not for applause, and striving to leave a positive imprint on the lives you touch. In your own life, think about the kind of legacy you want to create. What do you want people to remember about you? What values do you want to pass on to future generations? These questions are important because they help guide your actions today. Your legacy isn't something that happens after you're gone. It's built over time by the way you live your life. By living with intention and purpose, you can create a legacy that reflects who you truly are and what you stand for. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, is another example of someone who built a lasting legacy. His innovations in technology revolutionized the way we interact with the world. But his legacy is more than just the products he created. Jobs was known for his relentless pursuit of perfection and his ability to inspire those around him to think differently. His legacy is rooted in the way he encouraged creativity, innovation, and bold thinking. Jobs didn't just change the tech industry. He inspired generations to challenge conventional wisdom and pursue their passions. His life and work continue to influence entrepreneurs and innovators worldwide. The key to leaving a lasting legacy is to make sure that your actions are aligned with your values and your deeper purpose. It's about living in a way that reflects the best of what you can contribute to the world. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or the causes you care about. Your legacy is shaped by the choices you make each day. In conclusion, a legacy is the true measure of lasting success. It's not just about what you achieve during your lifetime, but about the impact you have on others and the world long after you're gone. By living with purpose, making a difference in the lives of others, and staying true to your values, you can create a legacy that endures. Just as Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King Jr., and Steve Jobs did, you too can build a legacy that continues to inspire others and leave the world a little better than you found it. Your legacy is your lasting contribution to humanity. Make it count. As we've explored throughout this video, lasting success is not about luck or achieving extraordinary feats in a short period of time. It's about consistently applying key principles that lead to growth, progress, and meaningful impact. Success is a journey, not a destination. And each step you take toward your goals shapes the future you create. We began by discussing the importance of philosophy, the foundation on which everything else is built. The way you think, what you believe, and how you approach life are the first steps toward creating success. By developing a clear and solid philosophy, you lay the groundwork for everything that follows. Then we move to attitude, the driving force that shapes your reactions, choices, and behaviors. A positive attitude is not about ignoring challenges, but about facing them with resilience and optimism. When you choose a mindset of growth and possibility, you set yourself up to turn obstacles into opportunities. Next, we covered activity, the action that turns dreams into reality. Success is built on consistent effort, whether it's working hard on your goals, improving your skills, or staying focused every day. It's about doing the right things with discipline and dedication, no matter how small the steps may seem. We then discussed results, the reflection of your efforts and progress, tracking your results, evaluating what's working, and adjusting your approach as needed helps you stay on course. Success isn't immediate, and your ability to measure your progress ensures that you remain aligned with your ultimate vision. In lifestyle, we emphasize the importance of living intentionally and designing a life that reflects your values, health, and relationships. True success is about fulfillment, not just achievement. Your lifestyle should be a balance of work, well-being, and meaningful connections. Persistence is what carries you through when things get tough. It's the strength to keep going, even when failure or setbacks come your way. It's the ability to learn from mistakes, adjust, and keep striving toward your goals, no matter the challenges. Finally, we talked about legacy, how lasting success is measured not just by what you accomplish for yourself, but by the impact you leave on others in the world. Creating a legacy that reflects your values and inspires future generations is the ultimate mark of true success. In the end, success isn't about being perfect or avoiding failure. It's about continuously applying these principles in your life, creating a solid philosophy, maintaining a positive attitude, taking consistent action, measuring your results, living a balanced lifestyle, persisting through challenges, and leaving a lasting legacy. So I encourage you to take what you've learned here today and put it into action. The path to lasting success is in your hands, and the choices you make today will determine the future you create. Stay focused, stay persistent, and remember that success is built one step at a time. Now go out and create the life and legacy you truly deserve.